Searches, mate, and I will not be getting searched today.
Right, I can use reasonable force to do that and search my place.
I'm a sovereign human being.
That's fine.
I refuse you to touch me or lay your fingers on me.
I don't care.
If
you don't care?
If you
I
was to
don't
touch
care.
anyone,
Not very nice.
it would be classed as rape, which is common law.
Me,
Yeah.
I have a power.
What act is that?
The place,
Yeah.
What act?
It's not for money, Colin.
Do you not need consent to enforce an act? No. Do you know what an act is?
Do you know what an act is? It's police.
What's your name anyway? 231. What's your name, please? Excuse me.
Sorry,
what's your name?
PC Kershaw.
PC Kershaw. Yeah. Don't consent to acts and statutes. They don't mean naught to me. I'm a sovereign human being. I stand under common law only. You'll not be searching me today. I will not.
These gentlemen are telling us that they.
I will not be aggressive, or I will not.
Only understand common law and such pace doesn't apply to them. I'll explain I have a power using section 1 of pace for reasonable force to search if necessary. Obviously, monitors on the camera still, please.
I'm not going to obstruct you in any way, but I'm not going to consent to anything.
That's fine. You don't have to consent. I've told you I've got power.
You haven't got the power.
I do.
Are you a Jedi, sir? What power have you got? Are we not all equal before the law? What crime are you investigating here? Under common law, what crime are you investigating?
Okay, we'll go for robbery, shall we?
What? You're just making this up as you go along, then, are you?
There's an issue at the bank.
We'll go for robbery. What?
Theft act.
What? Theft act.
Yeah.
Acts don't apply to me, sunshine.
Well, that's you, isn't it?
That is me. What are you going to do with that?
Search form, gentlemen. Fill this out.
Well, you're not searching me, mate.
I am.
You're not. Under what law?
Told you.
You're clearly not honouring your oath today, are you? You're policy enforcing today, aren't you?
Lawful and legal.
Yeah.
Do you know the difference between lawful and legal?
You're clearly policy enforcing today, aren't you, officer? Not standing under common law. Yeah. If you're not standing under common law, you're dishonouring the Queen, and it's treason, mate. You should be arrested.
What's your number?
Today's video is courtesy of Chief 274. You'll find their link down below. So go show him some support and check out the full clip. Auditor Chief is standing outside an HSBC bank with a camera when the reaction inside quickly turns into suspicion. Instead of treating it as ordinary public filming, staff respond as if something serious is taking place. Rather than ignoring it or asking simple questions, the police are called almost immediately. From that point, the atmosphere changes. What begins as someone recording in public quickly becomes an encounter shaped by assumptions. The focus moves from observation to accusation. When officers arrive, the situation doesn't calm down. It becomes heavier and more confrontational. Questions turn into suspicion, and suspicion starts being treated like fact. The tone from the very beginning is revealing. It feels like decisions have already been made before anyone takes the time to understand what is actually happening.
Filming banks and stuff, mate. Documentary.
What on?
Dodgy banks, mate, and fraud, money laundering and stuff like that. As you do.
Well, obviously, because it's we've had a call.
Have you?
You two chaps are filming banks.
Oh, right.
I got a bit worried in case you're doing something you shouldn't be doing.
What, like filming banks?
Filming banks, in case you're up for robberies, that sort of stuff.
Oh, yeah. No, mate, we're just filming, you know, because they're filming us.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So it's down to data protection thing, yeah?
Well, that's it.
Yeah. Is that not an act?
Yeah.
Speaking of acts.
Spin the camera around to the bus station where our van is, please. We're with the two gentlemen now.
Ta-da!
There you go.
You don't need no camera on me, mate.
Hey?
I'm alright, you don't need a camera on me.
You don't need a camera on me either, do you?
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen you outside my house, actually. You're a pretty nice guy, you.
Oh, what?
You know, when that
Nice
video outside my house where it all
Where do you
kicked
live,
off.
mate?
I was on Lambert Road.
Lambert Road.
Remember,
I remember
that
it,
night time where it was all kicking off?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was about the best one out of them all, mate.
Was it?
Yeah.
God bless you. Thank
You
you
was,
very much
mate. You
for
were
that.
spot on.
Right, gentlemen, because there's
What's happening?
possible issues and the section 1 of pace, I want to search you in case you're up to something no good.
I don't consent to searches, mate.
Unfortunately, you don't have a choice. On the section 1 of pace, I have a power.
What's your reasonable suspicion?
Reasonable grounds. The fact you're actually solicited by filming the banks.
Yeah, but as soon as you jumped out, I told you. Where's the suspicion there? I like your action, man. Where's your suspicion there? When as soon as you jumped out, I told you what I was doing.
Right, it's all right.
Are you honouring your oath today?
Am I what?
Honouring your oath. Are you a police constable?
Always honouring my oath.
You're actually standing under common law then. You're ready to keep the peace, yeah? Brilliant. I don't consent to searches, mate, and I will not be getting searched today.
Right, I can use reasonable force to do that.
I'm a sovereign human being.
That's fine.
I refuse you to touch me or lay your fingers on me.
I don't care.
If
You don't care?
If you
I
was to
don't
touch
care.
any
It's not
one
very
of them,
nice.
it would be
Search warrant
classed as
pace,
rape, which is common law.
recording me.
Yeah?
I have a power.
What act
to
is that?
search you.
Even after Auditor Chief calmly explains what he is doing, the officer does not pause to properly assess it. The explanation is given clearly, but the interaction continues as if it changes nothing. Instead, terms like data protection and possible legal issues are brought in quickly. They sound official and serious, but they do not automatically create grounds for intervention. Filming from outside a building in a public place does not become unlawful just because someone dislikes it. The situation then escalates further when a Section 1 PACE search is mentioned. That power requires specific suspicion related to stolen items or prohibited objects. It is not designed for discomfort over being filmed or general unease from staff inside a building. Moving straight to search powers without first establishing an actual offense makes the enforcement feel premature, as if authority is being used before legality is confirmed.
Yeah?
What act?
It's not for money, Colin.
Do you not need consent
No.
to enforce an act? No. Do you know what an act is?
Do you know what an act is? It's police.
What's your
back
name
consent.
anyway? 231. What's your name, please? Excuse me?
Sorry, go get
What's
my
your name?
glass.
PC Kershaw.
PC Kershaw. Yeah. Don't consent to acts and statutes. They don't mean naught to me. I'm a sovereign human being. I stand under common law only. You'll not be searching me today. I will not.
Proceed. These gentlemen are telling us that they
I will not be aggressive, or I will not.
only understand common law and such PACE doesn't apply to them. I'll explain I have a power using Section 1 of PACE for reasonable force to search if necessary. Obviously, motions on the camera still, please.
I'm not going to obstruct you in any
Good.
way, but I'm not going to consent to anything.
That's fine, you don't have to consent. I've told you I've got power.
You haven't got the power.
I do.
Are you a Jedi, sir? What power have you got?
I've told
Are we
you
not
I've
all
got
equal
power.
before the law? What crime are you investigating here?
I've told you.
Under common law, what crime are you investigating?
Okay, we'll go for robbery, shall we?
You
We'll
giving,
go for theft act.
what? You're just making this up as you go along then, are you?
There's an issue at the bank.
We'll go for robbery. What?
Theft act.
What? Theft act?
Yeah.
Acts don't apply to me,
Well,
sunshine.
that's you, isn't it?
That is me. What are you
Right.
going to do with that?
I'm trying to search form, gentlemen. I'll fill this out.
Well, you're not searching me, mate.
I am.
You're not. Under what law?
Told you.
You're
Under what
clearly
law?
not honouring your oath today, are you?
Do
You're
you know the
policy
difference
enforcing
between
today, aren't you?
lawful and legal?
Yeah.
Do you know the difference between lawful and legal?
You're clearly
officer?
policy enforcing today, aren't you, officer? Not
Definitely.
standing under common law. Yeah. If you're not standing under common law,
That's
you're dishonouring the
treason.
Queen,
That's
and it's
treason.
treason, mate. You should be arrested.
What's your number? Sorry, sir.
PC 231 Dr. Montague, Grimsby Police Station.
Thank you.
No problems.
That's okay. If you do touch me, I will be reporting this as rape because
Rape?
I do not
Assault.
consent to any touch.
Yeah, you're not touching me, mate. It's assault.
We'll go along for the song.
When Auditor Chief makes it clear he does not consent, the officer does not really address the concern being raised. There is no clear explanation of the legal basis. No specific facts are properly outlined. Instead, the response shifts toward authority itself. The message becomes that the power exists, so it will be used. That change is important, because a lawful search should not depend on force alone. It should begin with clear, objective suspicion that can be explained and justified if challenged. The reason must come before the action, not after resistance begins. When the objection is brushed aside and physical contact is treated as unavoidable, it creates the impression that control has become the priority over clarity. That makes the encounter feel less about evidence and more about enforcing compliance through authority.
Go along for the song, can't we?
Yeah.
It's not gonna be
Well,
internal.
okay, we'll go with assault then.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for putting me right on that one.
Not a problem.
So you're definitely honouring your oath and not here enforcing policies, yeah? Are you under your oath today? Officer, are you under your oath today? Don't ignore me, I think that's quite rude. What's your problem?
Nothing. Stop observing.
Just observing. Cool. So what are you going to do with that then? With that bit of paper? What's all that for? Is that for your work, is it?
No, it's especially you get a power. You get the
I
notice
don't
here.
need no notice.
Have I not
You
got
won't
any
be serving
human
me with
rights?
You
any...
have plenty of human rights.
Okay,
You,
my human
uh,
rights, I do not consent to be touched. I'm a sovereign human being.
Right, okay.
You will not be touching me, sir.
Unfortunately, my
And
police powers
No powers. There is no powers here. We're all equal before the law, and I've committed no crime. And under investigation for filming in a public place. That's ridiculous, mate.
Because under Section 1 PACE, your behaviour gives you a power to search.
My behaviour? I've been absolutely fine with you, mate. You come out, I've just told my friend how great you was. What do you mean, my behaviour? You're making stuff up as you go along. In my behaviour? How is my behaviour concerning you? How is my behaviour concerning you, sir? I'll let you finish. I'll let you finish.
Because there's a fear there could be an offence committed at the bank by you two gentlemen.
An offence or a crime?
Either.
Get the words right, because...
Right. Offence, we'll stick with offence.
Offence, right, so you're not honouring your oath today, then?
Stick with offence.
You're a policy enforcer, yeah? You're here to you're not honouring your oath, are you?
Am I not? Why is that? Go on, explain to me why.
I explain to you why. Well, you're policy enforcer. The common law of the land, not acts and statutes. They need consent, mate, of the governed, and I'm not governed by nobody. I'm a free man of the land. I claim sovereign.
It's policed by consent, by the governed.
Gentlemen, would you like to give us your names?
No.
No?
I'm not obliged to answer that question.
No?
Am I? Under what law?
No, I said, do you want to give me your
names? Am I obliged to answer that question?
Is that a request or an act?
Just a request.
No.
That's all.
I refuse.
That's why I only asked.
As a request I can decline.
Of course you can.
But just for the sake of it, I will tell you, I am me, as you are you.
Marvellous. Okay.
Once robbery and the theft act are mentioned, the encounter becomes even more difficult to justify. Those are serious criminal allegations, and they require real evidence behind them. Nothing about Auditor Chief's behavior appears to point toward robbery or theft. He is standing in public with a camera, not acting in a way that suggests those offenses. That makes the accusation feel disconnected from what is actually happening on the ground. It starts to look like the offense is being named afterward, simply to support a decision already made. Instead of explaining what links him to those crimes, the officer keeps returning to the idea of having power. But police powers are not meant to work that way. They are supposed to follow clear, objective grounds. The reason should exist before the search begins, not be created after the decision to act.
Okay. Date of birth, gents?
Am I obliged to answer that?
No, I'm just asking you.
Okay.
No.
Is that a request?
Yeah, that's why I'm only
request
asking.
I decline.
As opposed to demanding.
Okay.
We're peaceful people, mate. We're very peaceful. No, I'm just letting you know that, you know...
Here to, you said about a behaviour.
Or robbery or something.
It actually occurred to me, I thought, people can do things, you know, that are criminally without being violent.
Is that right? Such as what? Give me an example.
What do you mean?
Well, someone can break... You said someone can be a criminal without doing nothing...
aggressive or violent?
Yeah.
Theft.
So are you here investigating theft, are you?
Well, that's a possibility of somebody.
Sorry?
Under what evidence?
What?
Conspiracy to commit. There you go. Isn't it?
Commit what?
Theft.
You're just making this up as you go along, yeah? You're reading out your little book. That's in here.
Yeah, is it?
No, I mean, it's in here. You're just trying to find something. Son, you're not
you're
not searching me. Nothing's happening today, I'm telling you. I'm a sovereign human being, mate, and I stand under common law, and so should you. And if you don't, you'll be dishonouring the Queen.
Oh, I'd never dishonour the Queen.
And that's treason, sunshine.
It's not true.
Oh, it is.
It is. If you don't honour your oath, it's treason.
What is it then? What is it then? I don't need to look out up, mate. I've done my own work.
So, mate.
It's a bit wet out here.
Yeah, come on. Just, yeah. Right then, young man. Do you want to film
Right
him
then.
while I'm searching him?
No.
Well, it's evidence, isn't it?
Yeah.
Against you.
That's fine.
It is.
When the officer says Auditor Chief's behavior is the reason for using Section 1 PACE, the explanation becomes even weaker. That power is not triggered simply because someone asks questions or stands their ground. Calmly explaining yourself is not the same as creating suspicion. Refusing to be pressured does not automatically justify a search. Section 1 requires specific and reasonable grounds linked to stolen items or prohibited objects. It is not designed to respond to confidence or disagreement during an encounter. What becomes noticeable here is how the reasoning keeps changing. When one explanation starts to fall apart, another one quickly takes its place. That shifting justification matters.
because it suggests the decision came first and the legal reasoning is being built afterward to support it.
Right.
It is.
Right, so I told you.
You've told me.
What police station I'm at.
Yeah.
I want searching.
Can you state it
Yeah.
again for the camera, please?
Certainly,
sir?
PC 231, Dr. Motive, Grimsby Police Station.
And what crime are you investigating?
Stand by. I'm searching you because the two of you have been seen acting suspicious outside the banks, filming and recording.
Is that not
So
a
as
public-
such,
is it
I have
not
a power under section 1 of PACE because your behaviour to search you for items going to quit for theft. Okay, are you happy with that?
No, I'm not happy with that.
Well,
I do not
okay.
consent to searches.
That's
Whoa.
fine.
Don't put your hands on me, mate, 'cause
I'm
I'll
going
deem that
to.
as assault. That's
You-
assault.
Right.
That
you-
is assault.
you
Here,
recording
film him.
me,
Film him.
And you're recording me, and the camera up there's recording
And
me.
you're assaulting me.
I've told you.
You're assaulting me, mate.
I've
I'm a
got
peaceful
powers
person. No, you
under section
haven't.
1 of PACE.
Under common law, mate, which you should be stood
Right,
under.
okay.
Under common law, which you should be stood under. Now you're dishonouring your oath.
Okay.
Yeah, you are. You're acting in
Well,
dishonour today.
What you do, if you've got an issue with me,
I've got a big
I'll
issue with
you,
it. Dude, you're
okay?
assaulting me, man. I'm a peaceful person and I come in
If you've got
peace.
issues, the police station
I've
there.
got big
Ask
issues.
for the duty inspector.
I've got big issues.
Okay. Stay
Don't
still.
touch my ass.
Stay still, please.
No, I'm told you I don't consent.
I've told you I've got power on the PACE.
No, you haven't, mate. PACE doesn't
Well-
apply to me, does it?
Does it not? Why not?
Because I stand under common law, mate. You're acting.
You keep standing under the common
I
law
will.
then.
Your statutes and acts don't apply to me. You're out of order, mate.
Okay.
I'm a peaceful person. You bang out of order.
Am I being unpeaceful with you?
Yeah, you
All right.
are. You assaulting me, man. Why are you
Okay.
assaulting me?
That's over you,
You're out
sir.
of order. Don't consent.
I
Don't
will
let it.
not resist, but you have not got consent, and as I can see, you are now touching me.
That's
I'm a
assault.
sovereign human
That's
being.
assault,
I'm
mate.
a sovereign human being.
You're assaulting this
Do you
man.
want to take his phone?
No, I don't want to take his
Film
phone.
him.
We're not going to help you out, are we? Why are we going to help you?
No, you're not helping me. You're helping him.
No, I'm not.
filming it.
I'm filming you, mate. Don't you worry. You're on camera. Sunshine.
That is actually theft if you touch anything of that.
Identify yourself.
Is it?
I'm PC 97 Road, based at Grimsby Police Station. Who are you?
Never me mind who I
When you know
am.
the theft act, you come and chat to
I
me
don't
again,
cover
all right?
under acts. I
So you're
cover
not
under
Okay.
going to tell
When the officer moves from theft to the idea that something might happen, the reasoning becomes far more speculative. The focus shifts away from an actual offense and toward vague possibilities and assumptions. That is a major difference, because police powers should be based on clear suspicion, not guesswork. Talking about conspiracy raises the stakes even further. That is a serious allegation with a high legal threshold. It requires evidence of planning and intent, not simply someone standing outside with a camera. Nothing in the interaction clearly points to that level, yet the explanation keeps expanding to fit the search. Each new claim feels less like evidence and more like an attempt to keep authority in place. Instead of identifying a specific criminal act, the encounter starts to resemble a fishing expedition. The legal language gets broader, but the actual grounds remain unclear.
Go and tell us your details.
Am I obliged to answer your questions?
Yes, you have
Under
to
what
tell me who you
law?
are.
Under what law?
Pace, mate.
Under
Common
PACE, mate.
law. Yeah.
Nah.
You're saying you don't have to tell me who you are?
No.
my belongings.
I've committed no crime.
You've been filming in the HSBC bank?
That's not illegal.
Yes, you've got them in your hand.
I think you'll find there's some law somewhere.
I think you'll find they're in. I'm in a public place, so I'm allowed to film whatever I want in a public place, am I not? Am I wrong? Tell me if I'm
Have
wrong.
you got an identification?
Am I obliged to answer that question?
Have you got an identification?
Am I obliged to
on
answer
you?
your questions?
Why wouldn't you?
Why
You
would I?
haven't done anything
Why
wrong.
would I? Why do I need to speak to you?
You're acting very strangely.
No, I'm alright, thanks. I'm just not acting strange at all. I just don't like speaking to police.
Right. Did you chat with you?
I'm with no one. I'm a human being. I'm with myself.
Do you want to put your rubbish in the bin instead of leaving it laying around?
I haven't finished with it.
It's littering, isn't it?
I haven't finished with it.
Alright.
It's an offence under what law is that? What law are you
Littering.
quoting here? What
Are you with
act?
this chap?
No, he isn't. What act are you quoting? Thanks a lot,
Have
mate.
you actually finished with it? Do you want to put it in the bin then?
Am I obliged to answer any of your questions?
No, he can put his own rubbish in the bin.
I haven't finished with it. Ah. Do you think this is funny, dear? Is this a joke to you?
I don't
What are you laughing
understand I
for?
don't understand your behaviour.
You don't understand my behaviour?
No, not at all.
Right. Don't understand yours either. Filming in a public place is illegal now, isn't
Can I
it?
have your
Yeah, just
name and
please.
number, please?
If I've already given it to this gentleman.
Can I have it, please, for my
No, I've given it to
records?
this
You have to
gentleman.
identify
I've
yourself.
provided
You have to identify yourself.
to me, please?
What are you doing then today? Are you mooching on?
Can you identify yourself to me, please?
I think if
What are you doing
I'm
today?
in a public place, guys, you've been filming in the HSBC bank.
Yeah?
And that's why we're going to ask you to provide your details.
Oh no, I don't think so. Not providing any details. I've committed no crime.
This gentleman has just
It's not illegal to film.
Establishment.
And he's just said we're free to leave.
We're free to leave, so we can leave whenever. But can you identify yourself to me, please?
We're just doing some inquiries at the bank to see
Come on,
exactly
let's
what
go.
you've been filming.
Are we being today?